The StrengthsFinder's test has identified individualization as one of your strengths. You're intrigued by the unique qualities of each person. You're impatient with generalizations or types because you don't want to be obscure what is special and distinct about each person. You instinctively realize that there's something that's a little different about this person that you're sitting next to him, and it is special and it excites you. You want to know more about it, and you start talking to them and you dig in to find out what is just different about this, and you catalog these things in your mind so that you can call on them to help them live out what it is that's distinct about them. You're impatient with generalizations or types because you don't want to obscure what is special and distinct about this person. You focus on the differences between individuals. So if you're sitting at a table with people, you'll want to know what's different. You want to know what they like, each one of them like. You want to know everything you can about them that helps you understand what's specific and distinct about this person. You focus on the difference between individuals, not the things that are the same. You hear the one-of-a-kind stories in each person's life. You want to know enough about them to be able to see that this person is different, they have a different life, that they're special. You instinctively observe each person's style, each person's motivation, how each thinks and how each builds relationships. You want to watch that stuff. Your attention to detail in these matters is uncanny. You pick your friends just the right birthday gift. Why you know one person's prefers praise in public and another is just beyond most people, but you understand it. You see it distinctly. You have an instinct for this. You have a talent for it. You can draw out the best in each person. This individualism theme also helps you to build productive teams. You can work in an environment, be able to see what's different about each person. You can be able to see what the strengths are about all these different people in a room and understand how they might work together to be able to figure out the best ways to do things, because you see in them skills that the other person next to them might not have, and how all these skills and these special things about each individual might be helpful in a group. You know instinctively that the secret to great teams is casting by individual strengths so that everyone can do a lot of what they do well. Okay, here are your action items. Select a vocation such as counseling, supervising, teaching, writing human interest articles, or selling. Become an expert in describing your own strengths and style. Study these profiles. Go through this coaching very carefully. Look through the reports and the charts. Understand exactly who you are. In doing that, you'll start to understand that you are very special yourself, that you are an individual yourself, and you'll be able to help understand how, that'll help you understand how to look at other people and how to find it from them. And the questions to ask: what is it that's special about them? How do you separate their unique skills, their unique abilities from someone else's? Ask questions of your friends. Help them plan their future by starting with their strengths, then designing a future based on what they can do best. You can use this profiling system. You can use the ideas you learn here to be able to help your friends, to help people you know, to be able to live to be who they're supposed to be be able to live out these unique qualifications, these unique skills they have. Study successful people to discover the uniqueness that made them successful. Try to understand, when you look at somebody that's been very successful, what is it, the little characteristic, what is it that's unique about them that helped them to achieve the greatness or the stature that you admire so much. Consider that you might be able to write a novel. This ability to be able to see this uniqueness in people might help you in character development in a novel, help you to develop the characters in how they react to one another, and all these unique little things that you see in people. That'll be helpful for you. Okay, be ready to help others understand that true diversity can be found in only the subtle differences between the individual, regardless of their race, their sex, or their nationality. Explain that it is appropriate, just, and effective to treat each person differently. And when people talk to you, understand that, hey, we don't treat our children the same because they're all individuals. We treat them as unique individuals. Same thing with the team. And explain that to people so they know what it is going on, because they might think that you're being a little unfair. And in your mind, individualization is unequal and therefore unfair. You will need to describe your perspective in detail in order to be persuasive, because if you don't help other people understand that the reason you do this is because you're trying to help develop uniqueness in each person, they might see you as a little bit unfair if they only see one little glimpse of something. So this is your theme of individualization.